Alright, so not very many people know about this. We have a hurricane formed in the Gulf right now, and it could potentially turn into a major hurricane. Category 3 is what they're predicting, but it could easily go to 4 or even possibly 5. You have no idea when it comes to these storms. So if you guys want to help me make this video go viral, of course, dropping a big thumbs up. It helps me out, and this video actually could make a lot of people aware of the storm that do not know about it right now. So drop a like, and now that I have this beautiful green screen, I'm going to show you guys exactly what this storm's doing, give you my predictions. Yeah, let's do it. When it first turned into a tropical storm, I got really excited because I just figured maybe I'd get to surf some good waves and there wouldn't be much damage. I've been a surfer my entire life. I've grown up outside the JoogSquad compound surfing. I was obsessed with weather growing up. I think I wanted to be a weatherman at one point. I was fascinated by how storms formed, how they strengthened, basically just hurricanes in general. I always watched them as close as pretty much anyone. I like to think that I know the weather report in my area better than the weatherman, like 90% of the time. You know, I especially look at hurricanes very closely because so many have affected my life in a very positive way and also a negative way. So I'm going to pull up all the websites that I use when it comes to tracking hurricanes. Of course, we're going to start with the National Hurricane Center. There we go. Category 1, Hurricane Michael. They're predicting it will turn into a major hurricane, which is what the M stands for. My house has a tropical storm warning. Most of northern Florida has a hurricane warning. Yeah, it's look at this wind map. That is not too far off from where my house is. Windy.com. This is probably my favorite. So there we are. That's right now. That's at 3:45 p.m. We'd go to like 10 p.m., 8 a.m. tomorrow. We have a serious hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico. 8 p.m., that thing is sitting pretty in the middle of the Gulf. Strengthening, growing in size. Going to Wednesday at 8 a.m. Let's look at some of the wind speeds here too. 68 knots. 70 knots. That's over 80 mile an hour winds, for sure. And that's sustained winds. So we're going to have easy 100, 120 mile an hour gusts. Wow. So yeah, Apalachicola and Panama City, pretty much the whole panhandle. You guys should be very cautious right now. You know, stock up on supplies. If you're really that close to the beach, if you're not in a good area, evacuating might be something to consider. It's actually absolutely something you should consider at this point because, I don't know, I know if that storm's eye was heading straight for my house, I do not think that I would want to be here right now. So just be ready for anything, of course. I mean, I'll post a video update every single day from here on out because of how serious the storm's actually getting. We'll go to Bay News 9 and check their website really quick. See, they're showing it turning into Category 3, which means easy 100 mile an hour sustained winds. It's a really big storm, though. It's a really big storm. When I say the biggest storm of the year, I mean the biggest storm of the year to be in line with Florida. We're facing a major hurricane, Category 3, which is pretty crazy. I've been watching this storm since it was coming off of the coast of Africa. It started to form like a week or so ago, turned into a tropical depression, and then died out. And, you know, I kind of lost all hope for getting waves from it because that's kind of my first thought, to be honest, as a surfer. And then it started strengthening, and now it is showing signs of becoming a major hurricane, which is actually very dangerous. So, biggest storm to hit Florida this year, for sure, as of right now, according to the predictions. We're going to cut to some clips earlier, me skimming, and I will see you guys shortly after that. Alright, so I came out here to look at the waves. I was kind of expecting it to be flat. It is Monday at like 2 o'clock right now, and we're getting some swell. We're getting some swell, so we got some skim footage mixed up.
On the beat.
smallest island challenge. You might be wondering why I'm skimming in a boot. It's because during the challenge, I got a cut on the bottom of my foot like this big and like this deep. There's waves, I'm excited. We keep tracking the hurricane actively over the next 4 days because this one's heading straight for the home state of Florida. A message to all the touristy kooks out there. Never boogie board right where the waves are breaking for skimmers. I know most people don't look from that perspective, but the claim. There will be at least 15 to 20 people here at some point in the next 48 hours, all at once, because it's going to be so firing. So yeah, I'm going to try to keep you guys up to date on everything that's happening with this storm. Everybody just stay safe. Keep your eye on it. One thing that I want to get into is we did our 24-hour challenge a couple of days ago. Thankfully, we were able to film that challenge. The water has cleared up a lot in my local area. This is a long-term problem, though. The water's definitely going to clear up. Florida's going to be beautiful probably for the rest of the year, but this is going to keep happening. So it's something I'm trying to work out and figure out the best way to approach it. I think we are going to launch another petition soon for everybody who's wondering about that. I don't just want to make this video about talking about a hurricane, even though that's very important. So I have some really cool footage from Weeki Wachee, one of the most beautiful places that I've ever been in my entire life. So we're going to throw it to that, and I'll see you guys in a second. Yeah, ski bug! 3, 2, 1.
on top of the dude.
Little dive sesh. Who's getting wet? Alright. Hello. Deep. Did you send it? I sent it. Yeah. Hey.
Nice.
Oh. Oh God. What did I sign up for?
He did it!
Dude, I didn't know you played. What? Sick. What? Final jump spot. Final jump. Stick, I'm coming. All right, for the boys. Send it! One blast off. Woo!